They funded Boko Haram, bombed cities and staged Chibok abduction to discredit Jonathan Vasa. Yes, that was what they did to Jonathan. They funded the Boko Haram, bombing cities, killing people, just to say that, oh, Jonathan is incompetent. He's the CSO, he cannot do something to what is going on in the country. Yes, that was what they did. And that's the same thing they are trying to do to President Tinubu now. But he is saying that he's not going to do anything. The governor of the state should find solution to their problem. But meanwhile, you were part of those that were discrediting Jonathan when all this was happening to him. According to the Sun News, the former Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism in Niger State and prominent chieftain of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Jonathan Vatsa, has claimed that the current wave of violence in Plateau and Benue States is politically driven. Might be, with the aim of destabilizing President Bola Tinubu's administration ahead of the 2027 election. That might be true. While addressing journalists at his home in Minna on Sunday, Vatsa asserted that the killings were part of a wider conspiracy designed to portray Tinubu's government as ineffective in tackling insecurity. Well, he does not have a choice than to face it, even if it is sponsored, even if it's a conspiracy. He needs to come and do something about it so that the conspiracy can die down. So that the allegations can die down. Because when it was happening to Jonathan, he did not want to know, probably it was an agenda or a conspiracy. He was just calling the man out. So yes, he should also face this one too by himself. They funded Boko Haram. Bombs were being thrown everywhere in the country, including Abuja, and they organized the kidnapping of Chibok schoolgirls, all in an attempt to make Jonathan government very unpopular before Nigeria. Vasa alleged that these forces have resumed their strategies, using unrest in Plateau and Benue as tools in a broader 2027 political agenda. These killings are not random. They are part of a calculated political script. I should have said it before that they have scripts, that they are always writing. See, this one knows that there is a political script. It's all about 2027, and by now, the government should be aware of this, he said. He further described the perpetrators as political merchants who resort to violence and unrest to sabotage any administration they are not part of. To them, if they are not holding power, then no administration deserves to succeed. So who do you think is the person that is doing this? APC is known for that now. So are you defending your party? It is you people that are known for trying to hold on to power. If people are not in power, nobody else can. And that is typical of APC now. They will resort to violence and terrorism to bring down any government that refuses to serve their interests, he stated. This thing that you are saying now is typical to APC. They are the ones that are always snatching ballot paper. They are the ones that are always rigging elections. So it's peculiar to APC members. Vasa will currently serve as the Special Advisor on Public-Private Partnerships (PPP) to Governor Umaru Bago of Niger State, warned that unless President Tinubu takes decisive action, these political actors might plunge the country into chaos. He added, the real target of this country crisis is Tinubu's administration. He needs to act boldly and urgently, or these political merchants will destabilize his government through orchestrated disorder. Despite the mounting security challenges, Vasa voiced strong belief in Tinubu's chances of securing a second term. I'm not serious. In my view, if Buhari's administration, despite lacking direction, could survive for 8 years, there is no reason Tinubu can't win in 2027. Can you imagine? See what he's using to compare. Somebody that lacked direction, he survived for 8 years. So there is no reason why Tinubu cannot win in 2027. My God, the people that you have put in charge of this country. Now, wow. One thing I know for sure is that in Niger State, there won't be any vacancy in the government house in 2027. Can you imagine? The opposition seems to have accepted the new Niger agenda and the remarkable infrastructure progress under his administration. Which one? Which infrastructural progress? But if Tinubu believes there is no vacancy, there is a vacancy in Nassau for 2027, that's up to him, he said. Vasa also took aim at the government's hesitation in bringing those behind the violence to justice, lamenting that in Nigeria, wrongdoers are often rewarded. Typical of APC members. It's everything that is happening in your party that you are telling us. Go and face your party, I beg. It's only in this country that criminals and looters are treated like heroes, while law-abiding citizens are neglected. Oh, you know that. It is inside your party that they used to do that to the most. Anybody that has stolen money now, they go to APC so that they will be shielded. Abi, you did not know that one. Mr. What's your name? Abeg. Abeg. Those who should be facing trial are being honored simply because they support the ruling party, he said. Oh, thank God you know that. He urged Tinubu to adopt a firmer approach to dealing with the current security situation. How is he going to do that? Tackling this kind of threats demands certain level of toughness, even madness, if the president doesn't possess hey, wahala, he must develop it quickly before these people overrun his administration. Vasa warned. Mr. Vasa, abeg, go and sit down. Govt says, what goes around comes around. If you dig a pit for someone, the truth is you may be buried in it. Let them stew in their brew, except that the innocents are the ones dying. Exactly. If not because the innocent people are dying. Of course, what goes around comes around. He did the same thing to Jonathan, so it's only normal for them to do the same thing to him. Yahya Ahmed says it was Jerry Ghana and Khan brains behind all the atrocities that the Boko Haram. He was one has been bawling from Mohammed Yusuf DSS whenever he has been arrested. Go and verify from a pre-master. What are you saying? Matthew Oriafo says, as a president, what Tinubu doing about insecurity is only busy globetrotting, no be small. No be small. Modesto says, if judiciary could go ahead and release criminal headsmen, these are organized acts of ethnic and religious cleansing. Which cleansing? Now go dey kill people now say now they do cleansing. Can you imagine? Godwin also says, for all I can remember, Shiroma of late said back then they will make the nation ungovernable for Jonathan. While Buhari said Nigeria will experience Arabs Spring in months. Several bombing and kidnapping erupted. One major case was the Chibok girls. Tinubu was loaded against GEJ, calling him a weakling. Now he should step up and arrest them, abi. Then improve on security is key duty and boost the economy. Exactly. When Jonathan was there, you were calling him out. Oh, he's the president. He has to do something. He has to do something. Now you are the president, but you are nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. It is well. Stephen J says, you are on point, brother. Let all voters understand the chess. They think we are drafts. We are drafts, none. John Kuman says, so what is government waiting for? I'm tired of these victories. Government deal decisively with them. I suggest jungle justice because our judiciary has said they have really failed. They have really failed. Some other Yimika says, we knew now. Wicked people. Very, very set of wicked people. Benjamin says, thank you, sir. You have just said it all. Oh, I beg you have said it all. As if it's not part of the APC people. I beg you. My listeners, over to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.